Have you ever noticed how much energy people spend protecting things they don't want others to see? A password, a hidden folder, a private conversation, maybe even a thought they would never say out loud. But here's a strange question. If you could travel back 40,000 years and ask a hunter-gatherer the same thing, do you have secrets? Would they even understand the question? Most people assume privacy is a modern invention, something created by houses, doors, locks, smartphones, the internet. But the evidence points somewhere far less obvious. What if privacy wasn't created by civilization at all? What if civilization simply inherited it? The desire for privacy may be older than cities, older than agriculture, possibly older than humanity itself. And the first clue comes from an animal that never built a single wall. Chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. In the wild, researchers have repeatedly observed chimpanzees hiding information from each other. A lower-ranking chimp discovers food. A dominant male is nearby. Instead of rushing toward it, the chimp acts as if nothing happened. It waits, looks uninterested, turns its attention elsewhere, then returns later when nobody is watching. Look closely at what just happened. The chimp isn't hiding an object. It's hiding information. There is something it knows that it does not want another mind to know. In its simplest form, that is privacy. Not secrecy, not ownership. Control over who gets access to information. And humans inherited that mental machinery millions of years ago, which means the roots of private behavior may reach deeper into history than language itself, deeper than farming, deeper than cities, deeper than writing. Long before humans could record information, they may already have been managing who is allowed to know it. But privacy becomes even more interesting once humans enter the picture, because ancient humans lived in small groups, usually 20 to 50 people. Imagine spending your entire life surrounded by the same few dozen individuals, sleeping near them, eating near them, traveling with them, hearing the same voices every day. There were no bedrooms, no offices, no headphones, no notifications to mute, almost no way to escape the constant presence of other minds. At least, that is the assumption. And this is where the story becomes more complicated. Because anthropologists studying traditional hunter-gatherer societies noticed something fascinating. People created privacy without walls. Some areas were left alone at certain times. Some questions were simply not asked. Some activities were intentionally ignored. If someone walked away from camp in a particular direction, others often understood they wanted distance, not because anyone announced it, but because everyone recognized the signal. Ignoring it was not just intrusive, it risked breaking an important social understanding. No signs, no doors, no fences, just an unwritten agreement. And that is when something surprising becomes clear. Privacy was never really about architecture. Walls came later. Locks came later. Privacy began as something far less physical. A shared understanding that not every thought, action, or intention needed an audience. It was fundamentally a form of respect, an invisible boundary existing entirely inside people's minds.